Hi friends, this is Mohammed Shakil here, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can design a curtain in 3ds Max and Marvelous Designer. So as you can see here, this is the Marvelous Designer being open, and as you can see here, you can see the curtain simulation, and I'm going to show you throughout this tutorial how to come up to this particular output. And let's just start off with the tutorial. So first of all, I'll just open up a new file, new, and I'll just say no for this. Go to pattern, avatar, and clear avatar. Go back to the 3ds Max and close the current file. Select the new file and reset and reset. Alright. Now come to the front view. Maximize the view by pressing Alt W and go to customize unit setup, and in this select the US standard feet and inches, and so in this unit setup you need to keep feet and fractional inches, and click on OK. Create a box, and you're actually creating a wall here, and let's just say the height of the wall is 10 feet, and go here, it's 5 feet of height. Just select this, 0 feet, this is 0. Alright, now I'll just close this. So as I've given the height of the wall as 10 feet and I've given this height as 5 feet, this stands exactly above this particular black line. So this is pretty important, because when you export this particular file to Marvelous Designer, the black line appears as the floor for Marvelous Designer, and whatever simulation you do, whatever for example if you're doing the curtain simulation, the curtains want to fall on this particular black line here. So let's just take it forward once again. I'll just see from the side, front, and modify. So this one you can give somewhere around 6 inches, maybe 6 inches. Alright, that is the wall thickness. Now I'll just insert another box which forms as a window. Go to the perspective, alright. Now select this, go to compound objects, pro boolean, and start picking, and just pick this off. Right, press the F3 to see the view here. Alright, now let's just select or export this to our Marvelous Designer. So I'll just go export selected, and in this there is a folder on desktop called as Marvelous Designer. So here I'll just give wall 2, for example, wall 2, and just export. That's it. Now come back to Marvelous Designer and import that obj file here. Here give it as inches, click OK, and you got that wall there. So this is just the step to get a reference object so that we can work accordingly after that. So now I'll just input a rectangle here. So this rectangle is actually the curtain, right? I'll just go to the particle distance and give a 60 particle distance here. Again, create another rectangle which is pretty small, and give the particle distance as, say, 60. Go here and sync it. Now select this, right click, freeze, and freeze pattern only. So when you freeze only the pattern, what happens is in the simulation it won't simulate, or it won't fall down. Now you can use the segment sewing and sew these segments. So note that when you do the freeze for pattern, it becomes blue, right? Now if you give the simulation for this, so before that let me just select this, the fabric, on the preset you just go for cotton, that'd be okay. I'll just click on the play. You can see the simulation is happening here, but in fact it's pretty straight over here. So just pause the simulation and come here and click on this and just rearrange it. And the next thing you need to do is select the selection key and select this and click once and use the shift key and drag it on one side over here like this, right? So once you move this, you can see that the sewing is still the same here. Now just try simulating it, and you can see that the curtain now falls perfectly on one side here. So you can see there is a slight error over here which is not supposed to come. So let's just try doing it once again. Alright, that's perfect. I'll just pause it, come back, and I'll just select this and move it a little backwards. If you don't have this kind of coordinate system, please go over here, go to the Gizmo and select the world coordinate gizmo, right? And if you are not able to rotate or pan, just go to the preference and go to the view control and select the 3ds max preset if you're comfortable with it. Alright, now let's just click on the play button once again, and successfully the simulation is complete. But as you can see here, once again that particular error is happening. So I'll just pause it, and I'll try it once again. Alright, that's not a problem now. Let's just leave it just like that, and you can see the curtain is pretty good here, so you can just pull it off and make whatever changes you want to make. And what you can do is go to the basic option and give the particle distance as say f40. So again it's gonna make it more smooth. Give it as 20. So again it's gonna give more smoothness. So once you're done with that, just click on the pause button. You can see the curtain over here. So you might have got an idea of how you can work with it. Now you can just go here and you can go ahead and save this as export as obj, and now over here you can completed marvelous file, something like that. Save, okay, and just select the cloth shape, that's it. Click on OK, come back over here, and here go for import, and go for import here, and over here you can come to the place where you have saved the file. So marvelous designer, and just come to completed marvelous file, import, and you can see your curtain is here. So the best part about working with Marvelous Designer is you get really very good what you can say, the detailing of the cloth is very good, and it's very realistic. So you can try this out, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe me, like my videos, and let me know if you have any doubts regarding this tutorial. You can comment on my video, and you can always write to me at katia.pro.user, katia.pr.user@gmail.com, and I'll be getting back to you as soon as possible. You can hand over any projects if you have if you have something like interiors, exteriors, and if you have any CAD projects, I can handle it. And that's all. Thank you so much.